Check out channelfireball.com to step up your game with videos and articles from the best in the world. You can use the code Gaby at checkout to help support this channel. Hello everybody on YouTube and welcome. We are drafting a vintage cube draft. What are my favorite games growing up? That's a great question, Looter. I grew up on the NES and SNES. What are we taking here, by the way? We just have to make a pack one, pick one. I think Lily is the best. It's Golos or Lily, probably. I kind of like Golos. Golos is not a pack one, pick one. This is a really YOLO pick, but I am in to take it. So I basically grew up on like all the Mario games and then a bunch of like the SNES games, like a ton of the RPGs, like the Final Fantasies, Chrono Trigger, all the Mario games. Following it up with Signet is not bad. Balance is interesting too. I did say an SNES Mario. Link to the Past was one of my all-time favorite games. I love the game so much. I think I like Signet here. Yes, Chrono Trigger is amazing, Looter. I love that game so much. Final Fantasy 6/3. For us. Wheel Niv. Yeah, I think if we want to draft the Niv deck, we have to wheel Niv. And we can take Siggy here. Wait, what did you say? What did you say, Rage? You can't train your drag by taking Golos Slate if you first pick. You make a good point. Oh my gosh, all the Donkey Kong Country games. I used to love those. I played those to death. I played them so much. 2 was the best because you had Trixie. And Trixie had the tail. The hair tail. You know what I mean? She could hover. And none of the other monkeys were as good as her. She was the best. I'm not excited about any of these picks. I mean, we could take Joruga Tree Speaker. It's the most powerful card here, I think. Is Joruga good in Cube? No. Ur is pretty terrible. I think we're going to take Joruga. Top? Nah, I refuse to put top in my deck. Yeah, Uro is, as Molly says, bad. You grew up on Donkey Kong 64? Oh my god, so Donkey Kong 64 was good too, Slew Bars, but it wasn't as good as Donkey Kong Country's the SNES games. But that game was good. And they had the donkey rap. Donkey Kong DK. Donkey Kong. Hey, 5-color hop, thank you so much for the party raid. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I think we're just taking Arbor Elf here. What else could we take? The other option is taking Savannah if we really want to go into this Golos potentially Niv Mizzet life. God, I really want to get that Niv Mizzet chat. We're going to take the Savannah and just speculate. I really that's all I want. I just want to get that Niv Mizzet back. I'm going to make picks hoping that we get there. DK64 was pretty bad. No, it was pretty good. That game was not bad. It wasn't as good as Banjo-Kazooie. That game was a banger. That game was incredible. I think we're going to take Courser of Krufix. Those are all good, Looter. Those are all great picks. Banjo-Kazooie was so cool, Monty. I used to love that game. All right, so if we're trying to make picks for the Niv Mizzet that we are praying comes back on the wheel, it was on the second pack, right? We can take Search for Tomorrow, and that's going to lead us into... deliver us into Niv Mizzet. God, I wish they did a remake of Final Fantasy VI. All they have is ports and they're all really crappy. So the only way you can play it is if you want to actually play it on Virtual Console. You can't buy it anywhere. Yeah, I like swords. I like swords given that we have the Savannah. Ashen Rider's a gold card. Let me just take swords. All the other cards are kind of medium. So Fallen Shinobi works in this deck if we actually get the Niv Mizzet. We'll find out if we get the Niv Mizzet soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. The other option is... we're not even really passing on that much. Mesa is legit, and it might be legitter than Fallen Shinobi. Yeah, let me just take Guard Mesa. All right, we're really close. We're really close to finding out if this Niv Mizzet deck is going to work out. Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested. Okay, that makes it easy. Progenitus doesn't actually work with Niv because it's not a gold card. It's not a guild card. It's all colors. Aegis Maisie! Oh my gosh, thanks so much for the tier 3 sub and the Niv Mizzet Reborn! Ugh! Amazing! That's all we ever wanted. Wow, we drafted perfectly. Look, it's almost like we knew it was coming back. Okay. Now I actually going to take Uro, because Uro does work with Niv Mizzet Reborn. It's not a great card, but it does actually ramp you a little bit more. Draws you a card, gains you life, and it is a Niv Mizzet hit, which is not trivial in this deck. This is after I just talked mad shit on Uro. I'm like, this card's terrible. No worries, Liam. No worries. But yeah, those are some of the games I grew up on. I still think they're some of the best games out there. Maybe that's just like the boomer in me. I'm not playing any of these guys. Yes, it's true, Molly. You make a good point. We don't have to play it. There's no rule that says that if you draft an Uro, you have to put it in your deck. I played a ton of the N64 too, but I just feel like the era in which I had a SNES is when I had the most time to like dedicate to games. Another, who inspires you, and is there anyone you look up to in the industry? Yes. Oh my God, we're gonna take that Tinker. Yeah, there's a ton of people. Someone I really look up to is Michelle. Well, her name on Twitter is Mishy Fishy Woo, but she used to be the influencer manager, or like influencer marketing at Wizards, and I thought she was like, I loved working with her. I worked on a ton of projects with her, and I think she made things so much better for like all the influencers in Magic in a really meaningful way. And I don't know, I feel like I learned a lot working with her and on different varieties. And she's not at Wizards anymore, so we don't really work on stuff together. She's at I think she's at Extra Life right now. No, we're not taking House. Chat, you're losing it. What the hell? I think this is just Wooded Foothills. Chat always wants House. I know that. Somebody else I totally look up to is Aurelian, who works at Twitch. She's, I think, like head of community marketing or something. I don't really know like the title. I think this is better than Natural Order. I think the Wooded Foothills is better than Natural Order. I think it's better than Temple Garden. I think the fetches will help us bring this whole deck together. Oh, Scalding Tarn or Lotus Cobra. Yeah, you kind of did grossness. Drafting the Niv Mizzet deck is really fun. I like the Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra is really good at helping us cast Niv Mizzet. It's a really good combo. Even though it's really sad to see the Scalding Tarn go. But anyway, Erin is just very good at her job, and she manages to do that being a mom and just like balancing a lot of stuff in life, you know, and she just seems to do it so effortlessly. I think it's really cool. It's probably Fav here, right? I could see Dismember, but I don't know. I'm not interested in that. We're going to have blue in this deck since we might be like base blue-green sort of thing. But Looter is here? Yeah. I think it's just Foffers. Let's take Foffers. So is it Signet or... If I'm so good at Cube, how come I never draft multiple Lotuses? I wish I were that good at Cube. I don't think we've opened a Black Lotus this Cube season yet, to be honest. It's definitely Foffers as much as you hate to admit it. Thank you, Chains Addiction. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to take the Signet. The Signets are super awkward with Niv Mizzet because you have to be very careful about how you tap them, you know? Is it ever Vindicate? In that spot, yeah. I mean, we are interested in the gold cards. I do think we kind of have to, like, set up the rest of the deck. You know what I mean? I don't think Prime Speaker is very good here. Also, Deep Shadow is a black source that casts Niv Mizzet. And I don't think we care about Goblin and Electromancer being a pick. The other option is, like, the Bloodbraid Elf is a good hit for Niv Mizzet. And we don't have hits that are bad. Alternatively, it's Miscalc. I think I might take BBE, actually. I think it's good in this deck. Stomping Ground. Kitchen Finks is a Niv Mizzet hit, but I think Stomping Ground is really good. Yeah, BBE casting Signets is good. We don't have any bad hits for it. Like, if we had Green Sun Zenith, I'd feel a little worse about putting Bloodbraid Alpha in my deck, but I think we're fine. Okay. Gruul Signet. Gruul Signet or Finale of Devastation, which actually does cast Niv Mizzet. I think it's just a Siggy. BK's favorite card, Baklava reaches. I've never heard that nickname, but that is really funny. I love it. Yo, Cobalt Wolf, thank you so much for the 9 months. Welcome back, friend. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna take the Siggy. Figure of Destiny is a hybrid card and a hit for Niv Mizzet. It's not really the card we're interested in putting in this deck, but like, what else are we taking? This deck is looking pretty nice. We need to start picking up the gold cards, like the payoffs. Yeah, the other option is Nature's Claim. I just don't think it's super likely we play it. Yeah, we're not gonna put Figure of Destiny in our deck. Let's just put Nature's Claim in the sideboard. No gold cards here. This is awkward. This is kind of a pretty good upheaval deck. If we become an upheaval deck, we're not going to be a Niv Mizzet deck, though. So let's just go Temple Garden because it turns on a ton of our fetches, and then we can just keep being Niv Mizzet. We're just going to ditch Niv Mizzet if we take upheaval. Like, we can't be both. Yeah, no worries, Gobu Killer. Ain't no thing. I'm going to take Blackleaf Cliffs. Smuggler's Copter looks pretty okay. I don't think we care about the other cards. Spectral Position is terrible. Terrible. It's not really what we were looking for, but sure. Never that excited about Temple Garden. You need it for a deck like this. We're playing Niv Mizzet Reborn. We also have Swords to Plowshares. It actually cast a bunch of our stuff. Mana Crypt. Interesting. There's the Maelstrom Pulse. Do you guys think that the Maelstrom Pulse comes back? Yeah, I think we take the Crypt and wheel the Maelstrom Pulse, but we need the Maelstrom Pulse. We need it bad. All right, so let's take Mana Crypt. Ooh. There's some options. Do I speak Spanish? I do. It is my native language. I speak it very well. I'm sorry, Fuba. Wait, was the question if we were going to draft power? Because Mana Crypt is not technically power. Yeah, so this is interesting. Thief of Sanity is a card that works in this deck that is a good hit from Niv Mizzet. You cut Niv Mizzet on the spot before taking Pulse over Mana Crypt. Mani, you clearly haven't drafted Niv Mizzet enough. Sometimes all you want is Niv Mizzet, you know? Like, in your heart, that's all that you want. Take Oracle Wheel, Sarulf. I kind of... Oh, God. Mooly Dooley's so good in this deck. We'll find the gold cards. Hey. Hello. What are you doing in this deck? It's a deck like you doing in a pack like this. That is a gift. My God. A little hard for us to cast. We do have the Arid Mesa, Stomping Ground, Blackleaf Cliffs, and we have the Asoria Signet makes blue. The Izzet Signet makes blue. Yeah, the greatest thief in the multiverse, and he stole my heart. Okay. No gold cards for us here. Breeding Pool is a really nice pickup, especially now that we've picked up this deck Faden, and it also casts Niv Mizzet. Potentially Expansion Explosion. So Pool's a nice pickup. Fetchable by Wooded Foothills. Oh, hello. How's that Nahiri in this deck? How's that Knight of Autumn in this deck? I don't think Rakdos' return is even in consideration. Nahiri seems legit, right? Also, Nahiri is also a way for us to get Niv Mizzet Reborn, so it's like a second Niv Mizzet. Yeah. Poggers! Work. Amazing. It's all coming together. So, Niv Mizzet can't get Omnath, right? That's... Because that's funny if that's true. Nahiri is greater than Caballero del Atún. Is that what it's called in... Omnath wheels take the land. I am not willing to let that Omnath go. I'm not going to take that risk, yo. I don't like to gamble when the stakes are so high. Turn Timber Symbiosis is interesting. It is a card that can put Niv Mizzet into play. The other option is Raging Ravine. It's just another duel for us. Yes, Omnath can't hit Valky. Valky is just a black card. Don't get tricked by the Tybalt side. I'm going to take Turn Timber, I think. Having a second way to potentially play Niv Mizzet, I think, is probably worth. Ah, so cute! Steel Series has a question for chat. What are some things about Gaby that you admire or wanted to know? So sweet. What are we taking here, chat? Just a Steering Wildwood, maybe? I don't think we're taking the Avenger. Aw, thank you so much, Cheeseman. So sweet. The Maelstrom Pulse came back. Chat, I'm sure admires my incredible ability to train wreck a draft for the memes. I'm sure that's where most of the admiration comes from. Despite not liking Corn Dog's Fractal Dog is adorable. Aw, thank you so much, King Arthur. So sweet. We got the Saroof. We might as well play it, right? It's just another hit. Aw, it's so cute. Chris, oh my god, chat's gonna make me cry. They're being so sweet. I think... Oh, we have the Mully Dooley. We could try to go ham with Fast Fun. It's probably worse than just playing a Tireless Wrecker, yeah? Aw, so sweet, Looter. Oh my god, Lady savaged me, obviously. I don't think we're playing that. We're not playing 1,000 Years. I should take Reclamation Sage for the sideboard. Hey, Knight of Autumn came back. I just don't think it's super likely that we're going to be playing a ton more threes, although I don't think Yavin My Elder is going to be in here either. Copperland Gorge or Lumbering Falls. I like Falls better. It's just a better land. So sweet, Menace. All right, it's time for us to do some deck build. Yeah, I like Falls because it fixes our colors a little bit, but I don't think we're playing Needle Spires. That's a bad land. Oh my god, Gnarly. Is Squirrel even here? You're gonna savage him. Stop, he has a family. He wasn't even here to hear it. Oh, Turn Timber Symbiosis is a land as well. Didn't my boy say Needle Spires was the best land? My boy says a lot of things that are crazy and not real. Okay, let's put that here for now. This is 23. Make it bigger. All right. Do we have a command for the hierarchy of manlands in Cube? BK ranked them, but I don't think we have a command for it. Oh, Crypt is good. It's just that Crypt is going to be a land. Look, I'm putting all the lands over here, including Turn Timber Symbiosis, like that. To be real for a second, the thing we most admire about Gaby is her dog. I know who the real star of the show is. Chat, I refilled all of Julie's treats. I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, but that was like at the very beginning and not that many people were here yet. Oh, so sweet, lady. Metaphorically. Oh, boy. Oh, so Tomodachi, we're like getting close to wrapping up this relay stream. So Steel Series asked in chat if there was something that you wanted me to know or if there's something that you admired about me, because they also asked me a bunch of questions about like people that I admire in the industry and stuff like that. Just very wholesome. I really like it. All right. No graveyard synergy for Uro except Foff. Yeah. So sweet, King Arthurs. You just unlocked the die for the first time achievement in Loop here. Are you proud? Yeah, I'm proud of you. Who did you die to? Did you die to the Lich or did you just die on a run? Aw, so sweet, Tomodachi. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got a package from Tomodachi Express from Hawaii and we're going to open it on stream. I'm so excited. Probably on Wednesday because we're going to finish building this deck and then we're going to do our raid for the next part of the Steel Series stream. And it is going to take us like 10 minutes to put this thing together. This looks like a fantastic deck for Modern Cube. Yeah, all the Niv Mizzet Reborn decks look kind of like this. We do have Mana Crypt and Soul Ring, which are pretty strong. Oh, it's so sweet, Mr. Horrible. Yes, Patra is next. Here, I can show you what the rest of the 24-hour stream looks like if you guys want to hop along to see some other wonderful women creators. They're all like associated with Steel Series in some way, shape, or form. Either they work with them, or they work at Steel Series, or they're sponsored streamers, that sort of deal. Here it is. Here's a blog post with it. Smuggler's Copter even good here. No, I'm probably going to cut it. This is where it's at. I just posted it in chat. Oh, that's an interesting question, Looter. I like Twitch streams because, I don't know, I have created content in a lot of different platforms, and I like how direct streaming is. Like, when I'm live and streaming, I feel like I'm hanging out with everybody who's in chat. When I make YouTube videos and I film them and edit them and stuff, like, I think they can look awesome, but I don't feel like that connection, if that makes sense. And then when you do stuff on like TikTok, it's not that different from like Instagram or Twitter, where you're like getting comments and that's how you engage with people. Yeah, it totally is, Sponzy. And I used to do a lot of stuff with YouTube. Like, we used to do that for my old company. So when I started streaming, I really liked how personal it felt. Like, how much it just, I felt like I was playing games with my friends as opposed to just like making content. And that's part of the reason that I really liked it. So I could see that not being appealing also. I can see being like, hey, having to entertain people all the time or always be talking be a detriment, not a feature. And then maybe something like YouTube makes more sense, or like writing stuff makes more sense where you can see people's comments. So kind of depends on like what you're looking for, Looter. But that's why I ended up in streaming and why I really like it. Anyway, you take a look at the rest of this, you can see the rest of the stream. So we were on the earlier side of the 24-hour stream, and then there's a bunch of lovely ladies all the way up until 1 p.m. tomorrow, where it lands over at Steel Series again. And everyone's doing a unique giveaway like the one we're doing, which you have 10 minutes to join still if you want to try to win an Apex 5 keyboard, which is my keyboard and I love it. Prediction question, does Soul Ring count as power? It doesn't, even though I think it's better than most power. I think nothing outside of Power 9 counts as power. All right, chat, let's do this. Let's finish this deck out, and then we'll send the raid to the next person on the Steel Series raid, where we're going to Patra's. So let's put this together. Does Smuggler's Copter look sketchy in this deck? It kind of does, yeah. Does Time Twister count as power? It does. I think it does, Ponzi. I think if it's one of the Power 9 cards, it's Power 9. If you're doing the modified Power 9, you include stuff like Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, the Dubs mana counter, that's just stupid and broken. Oh my god, what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot. I'm so embarrassed. What is it called? Drain, Mana Drain. Thank you. You probably also include like Ancient Tomb, maybe. All the cards that let you cheat on mana are kind of there. And plus Mana Drain. I don't think Library of Alexandria counts. Library is bad. It's too slow, yo. Oko, definitely honorary power in this cube. What else are we adding in here? Honestly, Yavimaya Elder lets you get 2 basic land cards. I mean, I hate it, but I think we're supposed to play Yavimaya Elder. Wow, you stooped so low. Honestly, Coalition Relic. I love Coalition Relic spawns. I would kill for it in this. Sage, I think Yavimaya Elder, the fact that it can get basics, because we're going to want to put a basic each. I wish we would have gotten like a Steve or something. No, Ark. You can't call me an apologist. All I do is bag on Yavimaya Elder. So, Swords to Plowshares, Droga Soul Ring, Trip Siggies, Lotus Cobra. Oh my god, Kev. Search for Tomorrow, which can get any color. Courser Dak, Maelstrom Pulse. Sunroof is probably good enough since it's a Niv Mizzet hit. Knight of Autumn, Uro, Yavin, Maya Elder, Thoth, Oracle, Muliduli, Bloodbraid Elf, Nahiri, Omnath, Whisperwood Elemental, Div Mizzet, Golos. I think this is the deck. We could play Expansion Explosion. This just doesn't look like an Expansion Explosion deck to me. Would you guys play this card? Oh my god, Ark, no. Ark's trying to stab me where it hurts. It's a Niv hit, but like, what are we actually doing with it? We're just expansioning something they cast? I don't think Expansion Explosion really plays in this deck. A Giant Explosion for blue, blue, red, red. We do have a lot of mana. If we do play that, what do we cut? Yeah, you're right. You're right about the money. We do have a lot of the fast mana. Because Mana Crypt's going to be a land. I could see cutting Whisperwood. It's not really like the axis we want to fight on. It's not a bad card. Maybe just Sarulf. We already have a Maelstrom Pulse, which is a Golgari hit. And Sarulf is just extremely mediocre. Okay. So the reason I don't want to play 16 Land Kitty, even though we have the triple signet, is because this deck is really mana intensive in terms of its colors. And and we're playing a Mana Crypt, which I'm counting as a land. So I don't think we can cheat on the lands too much. You know what I mean? So let's go Mana Crypt, Turn Timber Symbiosis, Wooded Foothills, Temple Garden, Stomping Ground, Steering Wildwood, Savannah, Lumbering Falls, Breeding Pool, Blackleaf Cliffs. Yeah, we're going to keep the Whisperwood money. I think it's just the Sarulf that got benched. Okay, and then this is over here. And we need to add one basic land each. And that's 39. So we add one more forest. And we're set. Look at this beautiful monstrosity we've drafted. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, SJR. I really appreciate. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope that 2021 is going a little bit better than 2020. I think 2020 was true garbaggio for a lot of us. Dex looks busted. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun to play. We're going to play this deck out on Wednesday is going to be our next stream day. So like the normal day, except we did, Monday stream this week for this cool relay stream. So let me go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Awesome. Alrighty, chat. Let's take the last 5 minutes just to do a little wrap up on today's stream. And you best get hype with me we have to do a big, loud snake raid when we go to the next stream, okay? This deck looks like a hoot. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun to play. These decks are awesome because it's either going to be just complete dumpster fire or it's going to be great. And then every time we cast Niv Mizzet, we're going to draw like 5 cards. And then it doesn't really matter where you land. Once you do that, you're in great shape. So let me wrap up this part of the video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to fast forward into Wednesday and you'll see the rest of the draft. So see you in a bit. We are playing the deck out. Let's join before I lose my opponent. You have your first shot scheduled this Saturday. It does seem like it's going very differently in different parts of the country. Like, it sounds like the suburbs are going faster than the cities, to be honest. Long time YouTube watcher, first time being able to catch the stream. Thank you so much, Valveless. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to keep this. The question is, are we going to cast this Turn Timber Symbiosis? You have your first shot scheduled tomorrow. Incredible. I am excited and jealous for everybody who has their shots coming up so soon. I don't think mine comes till like late March or early April. I know, I want my shot so bad. Give me shot. Ship the shot. I'm going to play Blackleaf Cliffs. That's just... it's a red source for Expansion Explosion, and it's going to come into play tapped in a few. You'll be glad if you get your vaccine in April, even April 2022, but it doesn't seem like so. Can't even get on the list yet. Well, I am not on the list. I filled out some interest forms. But the interest forms, like, basically I think the way it works is they contact you. You like fill out all your information, and then they contact you whenever they have availability, given your like life status, if that makes sense. Hey, BK. I know some of my friends back in Chicago already got theirs, like in the Chicago suburbs, and I was like so jealous. I think in Alaska, the first state has opened them. Oh, that's so cool. When our try wasn't supposed to be till May, but they bumped up the next group, so we're ahead. Nice. That's very nice. No! Oh, you're more than welcome, BK. I hope the food was good. Oh, that's cool, Akihiko. That is quite lucky. Does Arid Mesa fetch blue or green? Arid Mesa fetches Temple Garden. Hi, Firefly. Welcome. Oh, okay. Interesting. That does change, I think, what I want to do. I think that means I want to slow roll. Oh, it's so sweet, BK. I know. We haven't hung out in so long. It feels like it's been years. Oh, I'm sorry, Ngolmo. It's really bad in Ecuador, too. My parents, I was joking with my parents. I'm like, so when do you guys get the vaccine? And my parents are like, 2022? I don't know. Let me go. This. And I think I'm gonna slow roll that Symbiosis. And I don't know what I want to fetch yet. So I guess if I fetch, I would fetch a... Not Stomping Ground. I need Breeding Pool. I would fetch a Breeding Pool probably. I can play the Arid Mesa then. Okay. Thank you, Timo. It's good to be back. You don't have McDonald's shakes in Quebec anymore. Okay. I hope they cast some spell that I can redirect. Oh, yeah, the chat is cut off from the Steel Series thing. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. I believe the height we are supposed to do is 555. Okay, and then let me resize it a little bit. Okay, I think that should... The good news is that so many vaccines have turned out to be effective so far. It's better than it could have been. Yes, agreed, BK. Generally, good news all around, really. Hey, Valva's Genie, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you subbing to Streamerino. Let me get that breeding. Oh, sorry. Arid Mesa doesn't fetch Breeding Pool. I'm losing it is what's going on. I think I'd rather have a Temple Garden. Okay. Yeah, Whisperwood Elemental seems good here. I could also Golos. I think Whisperwood's just going to be a little bit better. Oh, they did have a little something something. They miscalculated me. That's fine. Not a deal. No, I wasn't ignoring you, Firefly, but I also don't really respond to I'm being ignored comments very well. Hey, Chainer Mage, welcome. Droga Tree Speaker. I think the best thing we can do is just try to play Golos, hope it resolves. And... Yeah. Let's do that. I unfortunately can't play the Droga Tree Speaker. So I might as well play around Days if that's the case. If that's the case, I should just play that and then play Golos. Unfortunate. They had a lot of counters to back up their stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Combat. I really enjoyed that. Oh, BK, you're right. I'm losing it. In my mind, I was casting Whisperwood Elemental, and so I only had two green sources. But I got that countered last. Yeah. No, we totally could. I was just losing it. My brain melted. Is it contagious? Oh yeah, because... Yeah, the questions this morning were good. I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. So... we can go Lumbering Falls. Play the Tree Speaker. Level up. And then have Expansion Explosion up. And then next turn is I need 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, alright. We're doing okay. I mean, if they have more counters, we're totally dead. But... who's BK? No, Andrew Beckstrom. BK, please. I'm surprised they didn't animate the fumarole. Alright. Yes, the nickname does not make much sense. No. No one's really claimed that it does, is the thing. Yeah, I'm kind of in for that, I think. I know we discard. I'm not worried about that. I still think it's pretty good. Like, yeah, discarding Uro is actually fine here. Uro's 5 other cards. Cool, cool. Yeah, that was kind of value, actually. It worked out pretty nicely. Yeah, I think it went pretty well. Give me mango. Can we cast both? I think so. Oh no, wait, we're short of blue? Are you sure, BK? Because if we go like that, this, that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. No, we are short. Oh, that's too bad. That's so bad. I think if that's the case, I'd rather cast Escape Uro. Oh, that's such a shame. What a shame. And then hold up swords. Exile everything. Because I'm low on life right now. Done. If we draw a blue source... oh, come on. Wow. Yeah, I'll probably end up swordsing their, like, fumarole when they attack, is my guess. Gosh, not having that blue is pretty brutal there. You wanted to swords our own Uro? I mean, that works. I think swordsing their fumarole probably just is gonna end up being better for us. I don't know. Like, I'm shocked they're not going for it. If this is the attack that they're making, I'm just gonna swords this. New favorite card this cube season. Maybe Showdown of the Scalds? That card's really cool. Yeah. That explains why they didn't attack with their Fumarole. Because if they were always going to cast out an Inferno Titan, it was always going to be 3 to the dome. Brutal. Swords to Plow, probably the best part removal ever printed. It's really good. It's better than Path. Luis gave us a clinic on why Bergie is insane. Yeah, I saw his newsletter today and it was like a love letter to Bergie or something. Bergie is cool, for sure. I'm trying to think about what else is cool this time around. Yeah, we've got some good stuff. We haven't drawn the quick mana yet. I'm doing good, Redemption Games. Thanks for asking. Did they have much stuff that was Reclamation Sageable? I didn't think so, right? Did they even have anything? No, they just... They killed us by attacking with, like, 4 power worth of creature multiple different times. Interesting. Definitely keep. So... God, if I had a red source, I could just do it all. Oh, that's true. They also had counterspell every single turn. That kind of owned us. Man, if I had the red source, I could just play turn 1 deck. Brutal. All right, that's fine. We can just go Stirring Wildwood, Mana Crypt into Signet. See, this is why the Mana Crypt is still good in this deck, even when we have these like really heavy color requirements. Just cheating on this mana is so good. We're just going to play a Whisperwood Elemental on turn 2. What kind of monstrosity? We've drafted a... Okay. Chat, this is like our chance. They need to have Daze or Bust. Tails, I won the flip. Maelstrom Pulse. Okie dokie. But their counterspells are no good if we land stuff on turn 2. Good stuff on turn 2. We got a Lotus Cobra. We might actually flip that up. How would red get us turn 1 deck? So you play the red source, then you play Mana Crypt, then you play the Asoria Signet. Oh, sorry. No, you're right. We are short 1 mana to do that on turn 1. You're right. All right, well, we clowned them. Let's go back in. Yeah, you're right. We were 1 short in order to do that. This looks pretty decent. Keep. So we're going to go Stirring Wildwood into Mountain. Yeah, exactly. That's why Crypt is still really good in this deck. So that into probably Courser. We have the right colored Signet, luckily. To probably Courser try to make a land drop. Is this Chardy CE? Yep. Yeah, we also have the 3 Signets. This deck is very high on the Signets count. Ooh. The Father's here. I don't think so. I think Soul Ring is still better, but those cards are just both so powerful, you know? Oh, we could get the Sigi Chivo. We can try. I'll try not to beef it. We have to be super careful. So... They have passed with... The Signet Chivo is you tap your Signets through the entire game without messing them up, which is very difficult to do. kind of feels like they are just passing with counterspells here. If that's the case, I'd rather just run out a Yavimaya Elder and have that get countered because I value the Courser a little bit higher. Which father am I referring to? Yes, we have a lot of fathers here. Niv Mizzet was the one specifically. Interesting. Is this a braid? Are they going to braid my Gruul Signet? Why did they wait? Why didn't they just do it? Like, why did they let me have the mana? Oof. That is gonna be very hard to beat. They're brainstorming. Okay. They probably do have the counter. I think they just didn't care about Yavimaya Elder. I would really like to draw a land next turn, because otherwise I'm going to have to crack my Yavimaya Elder, and the more stuff we can play on the board that threatens the Jace, the better. Yeah, that was a good draw. Oh, I fished. Oh, I'm sorry, Dabu. I totally did. Dealer's choice. All right, she's going to get a good one. Courtesy of you, Dabu. Look at this. It's a kebab. Julie. Julita. She comes running. Julie, sit. Down. Down. Shake. Good girl. She was stoked. Yeah, I think we just have to... do this and start attacking that Jace the Mind Sculptor. Put a little more pressure on it. You don't want to say it, but I kind of do. What, BK? What? I'm trying, Akihiko. I'm trying. They're brainstorming again. How's it going, Doko? Baba Gadoosh, I like that little wolf emote thing you've got. No, BK, you don't... Okay, you're right. You didn't mean it. You don't mean to say anything. BK's obsessed with Yavimaya Elder. I don't know why. He's just got this weird obsession, man. So, like, what is their plan here? They just want to animate the fumarole? No, I didn't crack BK. I thought I wanted to attack with it. I didn't realize that they had enough to activate it with a Mox Ruby. If I do that, I can then cast Omnath. So... it might not be the worst. Interesting. Wow. Did I know I have your checkbox on the latest WotC server? That's cool. Yeah, I think I probably will sack in response and end up playing the knight. What am I going to get? 2 basic land cards. I just need to make sure I get a green source, which I will from this anyway. Yeah, the thing about sacking, though, is that I actually do like drawing the... like, they're already going to kill it, so... I can get forest and a swamp. Plus, I get to draw a little something, something. And if they have a counter, this should bait it. Because I am going to blow up one of their lands. But this is by far like one of the smallest impact things that we have in our hand. Hey Memphis, how are you? I know the emotes are no longer Christmas. I changed them like a month ago or something. Maybe less than a month ago. We thought we were living in never-ending Christmas land, but we are now living in never-ending COVID times. Yeah, they miscalced us. Okay, they're brainstorming. Am I social distancing? Yeah, we don't see anyone. Literally no one. How's the cube? It's really good. They signal removal here pretty well by using removal, not animating the land. And it would have been better to play a 5 if they didn't have a counter, but killing a Mox and adding to the board, drawing a card, all good. Yeah, I thought that. Nah, Raptor moved back around December to Murachi, and we haven't really seen him since then, actually. We miss him. Oh, I'm getting repealed. So, we know they have Counterspell. But yeah, we did get a fetch with Omnath, so we could go Omnath and then landfall and then cast something else. It's pretty good if it works. So it's got to be white, green, red, blue. I know, no, I'm thinking about the counterspells that they had, and they can't have counterspell because they don't have blue. They did use the miscalc, and they could have like Mana Leak. I think Mana Leak is in this cube. Ah, oh, come on. Remand. Gosh. For shame. Since I got remanded, I'm just gonna go ahead and play a swamp. Maybe we can make the same play next turn. Like, they're... What am I not into this game? It's either like the Signet or the Golos, maybe. Nahiri, of course, will look like your worst cards. It might actually be Nahiri. Nahiri actually has no hits in my deck anymore. A lot of good cards are in hand right now. Sure. Manda, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Yeah, we don't have Eldrazi to get. The big cards that we've got are all here. Whisperwood, Elemental, Niv Mizzet, Golo. So yeah, the Nahiri just didn't have any more hits left. Manda, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had an awesome one. Can we get all 3 landfalls next turn correct? All 3? Oh, with Golos we can get the 3rd. You're right. That's cute. Okay. I think they brought in Relic because they saw us play, what's his face? The card that's a joke. Welcome, Raiders. I'm probably going to go for it. They have 5 cards in hand. Oh, wait. If I slow roll a little bit, I could potentially do it on a turn where I have Omnath plus Explosion for backup to counter their counter. So I could play Courser this turn and Azorius Signet. Wish we could play the name of the most creature. I wish I could play the name of this most played creature of last year. I wish I could forget. I don't know what you're saying, dude. You smell Cryptic? We haven't seen Cryptic from them. I think I'm gonna wait a turn. Play Courser and Azorius Signet. Slow roll the Wooded Foothills. Oh, I see, BK. I don't remember any cards' names, not even Uro. Wow, they clearly have like a counter and they're just deciding whether or not. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's fucking great. I don't think I got it, Hidden Ryu. Yes, it's stupid giant face guy. Oh god, they had Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay. They have every counter. Miscalc, repeal, well, not repeal. Remand, Spell Pierce. We know they have counter. Spell. Maybe I should have played my Wooded Foothills. I don't know. Cool, they exiled everything. Yeah, it's all counter spells. Always has been. Okay, so now at least they kind of have to figure out some answer for my Courser. Like, the Courser does get to attack this turn. I suppose we'll be in trouble when they start pulsing the Jace. I don't even know. I think what they've been doing is right. They've been brainstorming every turn and then just trying to stop me from playing something. The thing about Fate sealing us is, like, what are they trying to stop us from getting? We have 5 cards in hand. They don't really know what's in there. Oh my god, they actually hit a land on top? Too lucky for you. They mortars to me. So lucky after they brainstorm. That's true. But they didn't play the land from the top, actually. Thank you, Slubars. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. They have 4 cards left in hand. I still really want to make this Omnath play when we have the counterspell up. So maybe that means we just play Golos. Golos is going to eat a counter if we run it out. The problem with Golos is it doesn't attack into Jace. And Whisperwood does. Maybe we just run out the Whisperwood. Thank you for the 50. Oh my lord, what is this cryptic command? They had cryptic command too. Counter spell, draw a card. They just had every counter spell, my god. You know, at this point, I don't think I'm so hung up on Omnath Fetch. I'm just going to play my Wooded Foothills. We need to start resolving some stuff against them. They got to run out of counter soon. Oh, shoot. There's a... Oh, actually, if they bribery us, it's not a big deal. The best thing they can get is a Mooly Dooly. I know, BK. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Sure. They put land on top. Brainstorm and Courser Crewfix is a nice little combo. This looks like bribery. So I think they're going to either take Bloodbraid Elf or Oracle Mooly Dooly. How many counterspells on this cube anyway? At this point, we're approaching that they have all of them, except we haven't seen like Force of Will or Force of Negation from them. This is the last draft for Monday, Purper. Yep, they got the Mooly Dooly. Oh, that's true. They don't get to Cascade because that's a cast trigger, huh? All right. Okay. I think we go for it here. So we will miss out on some cascade triggers if that happens, but that's not a big deal. We have not seen Mana Drain. Commit to Memory is also a card, yeah. 2, 3. Oh no, hold on. We don't have the mana for Expansion Explosion. Fuck. We'd have to play the Breeding Pool untapped. Yeah. Alright, good beats. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. The swamp has not worked out for us. It's been bad. Wow. Resolved. Did I play land first? I had to, BK, for so that I could Expansion Explosion if they had Counterspell. But it's actually gonna work out okay. Because I can just get Savannah. And play Uro. Yeah, endgame 4. That's not nothing. I saw that stonks were going up today. You were confused maybe. I wasn't trying to play Golos, BK. Basically, I was trying to make a play that I knew was Oh, and it's actually gonna work out, because if I play the Arid Maze, that's gonna be my second land drop and it's another fetch. So we actually got there. And if I fetch Arid Mesa into anything, I can play Golos, basically. I should play Mana Crypt so I can hold up. Yeah. Oh, fetch also kills Jace. That is lovely. You're right, because it also goes to each Planeswalker as well, right? I'm just going to get Plains. I don't really see a reason to take any damages. It's good, Shiny Tentacruel. Thanks for asking. Thank you very much for asking. Red would be nice for Explosion. Oh, I can get red with a Golos. Play Crypt, hold off Expansion. No, I had the mana floating already. That doesn't work. They did have Counterspell. Holy moly, they did have the Counterspell. You guys, we can't hold mana if it's already in our pool. That was mana that we got from Omnath. Why did they let Omnath resolve? That was weird. Unfortunate. Yeah, BK, I didn't do it because I didn't think they had Counterspell. I didn't see a reason for us to play Mana Crypt. There's no way they would have... They should have countered it if I play my Omnath, right? Oof. Yes, so them having mind control explains why they let it resolve. I just didn't think they could have Counterspell anymore because I thought there was no chance they would let that one resolve. Yeah, we need to explosion to deck them at this point. Oof. Holy moly, they're going pedal to the metal. We don't have the second red. Goals was going to get that for us. This is match 1, but this is game 2. We're down a game. Wow, that was not a good hit. No, this isn't game... Oh, no, you're right. This is game 3. We beat them. Game 2 took like 2 seconds. You're right. I forgot about that. All right. We can't play anything except the Lotus Cobra. It's just going to get owned by Inferno Titan, but I guess that's damage that's not coming at us. We need to play... Oh, interesting. But if we play Crypt and block with Wildwood, then we don't have the out of trying to deck them anymore, right? Because we're losing a land. One, two, three, four, five, six. I guess if we draw a land, then we'd still have enough, I think. Sure. Yeah, we have a red land in our deck. We can't add more red, Slew. There's no room for it. Our mana is like one of each basic, and then everything else is non-basic lands. We're done. Yeah? I'm gonna go get Gaby, but I'm taking the dog with me. We're gonna go on a walk. Okay. Oof. They have they also have the wooded foothills. We could try to not die and then get them with Dak. Yeah. It's not enough. They're sending with everybody. Like, I don't see how we get out of this. If they ping the Cobra, we're dead. Otherwise, I guess we can throw the Cobra in front of the Wandering Fumarole and then block them for no Titan. Nah, they hit the Cobra. We're daubers. The only hope is to live through this attack. So, okay, so if we did what Time Twister suggested... Actually, let me return to game. I want to see what we're drawing. Because if we did what Time Twister suggested and then we don't die to the Mana Crypt, which is also 50-50... we take a look at our next draw, and it's a Lumbering Falls. So we don't... No, we don't get there anyway. We would have needed untap. Oh, no, actually... No, we were fine because they drew one off of Sheldock Isle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we explosion them for... No, we would have gotten there. The Sheldock Isle made a difference, but then we would have not... We would have needed to not die to 50-50 to Mana Crypt. Oh, no, you're right. We couldn't cast it. We don't have the right colors. Never mind. We were just dead. We were daubers. Yeah, not getting the Stomping Ground at some point hurt us. We fetched a Savannah because we didn't take damage from that. But then it came up that we needed the explosion. Beer Mystic, incinerating them points. I like it. I like it. It's a message. Cheetos. I gotta go for some Cheetos. How's it going, Stunlock? It's good to see you. Could have been treaties for Julie. Instead, she's gonna starve. Poor doggers. Think of the poor doggers. Hi, Moosers. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, new prediction started because the haters and doubters got paid off. This one's kind of slow. It's like decent if we get the land for Yaba, my elder. No, it hasn't changed, Chris. I haven't touched the values on those since forever, basically. The haters and the doubters, I know. Feel like I'm gonna keep this, but it might be a mistake. We have a lot of fast mana in this deck. Thank you, Darth. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like this hand is good enough to keep. I don't know. We've got like a really powerful way to help us catch back up on lands and stuff also. And we have a lot of mana ramp in this deck, including like 3 signets and, well, obviously we're going to brick, as it seems. A soul ring and a mana crypt. So all those things make me want to keep the hand. I know, Slowbars, did you see this? Believe in and go. Oh my god. No, not Yava, my elder Ducko. Oracle Mully Dooley. Boop, boop, boo. Come on. We have Soul Ring? We do. This is why I kept the hand. We have Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, and 3 signets. Let's take the Savannah. We're gonna have to get a black source from this, probably. Did Bruce be like making it a campaign finale in One Piece? He did. He's actually joining us in the high level campaign. That is nice, Slubars. Love it. Bruce the Bulette is gonna keep adventuring with us. So Luis is gonna be working on a new campaign over the weekend, and I think we're gonna start playing again next weekend, something like that. Oh yeah, Rabble Master's gonna farm us. Are you farming, son? Bruce got us scammed out of our wealth. True story. No, we're gonna find those people. We spent a lot of money because we met these like dwarves that like these elven or like dwarven forge, something like that. Oh, come on. Why is it gonna be that way? I think I need to get the swamp so we can fire off this Maelstrom Pulse. Tailing there? We're actually supposed to get like 12 to 20 inches of snow this weekend in Denver. I don't understand. Yeah, and hearing the Rabble that is good, and getting the swamp also lets us and I don't care if Nahiri dies. Oh, did I not select the second land? Holy moly, that was bad. I still think we're in good shape. We got some really powerful cards. Could be up to 4 feet. Yeah, I can't believe the snowstorm we're supposed to get. Seems ridiculous to me. We'll do anything to show off how Oracle can catch up on lands. Yeah, just trying to put on a clinic, squirrel. This game does look like we could just get burned out. I mean, there's a chance they don't even bother with a Nahiri if they feel like they can just burn us out from 12. I was Denver in early April. Oh my god. Even more Omega punish for not getting the land. Wow. I mean, can't do anything. If I get 2 lands, okay. If I get 2 lands, I can play my Mana Crypt and like Mooly Dooly. And I'm not really sure how we stay alive past that point, but just with some lucky flips, I suppose. Really doubt that we're gonna need that. Yeah, I mean, they get in and they didn't have a land in hand. They were just like ready to commit. Oh, boy. That's painful. Dax not happening. Oh my god, Ryan. Oh gosh, they have a Mother of Runes. Oof. Yeah, we can't win. I mean, the best we can do is play Temple Garden, play Mana Crypt, play Mooly Dooly, see if we spike another land. But then they just attack with 3 creatures and we're dead. Because we go down to 2. We could shock with Temple Garden, go to 2 Swords of the Mom right now. Go to 3, take 2, go to 1. Yeah, if we hit with Oracle, we could also make that play. This is just a play that guarantees we live, but then we need to not die to the Crypt. Oh, sorry. Swords to Plowshares doesn't give us the life. You're right. So, yeah, then the only play we have then is shock with Temple Garden, play the Mana Crypt, play Oracle Moldai, and hit white off the top. Nah. That's literally the only thing we could do. Then kill Mom, take 1, go to 1, and then win the flip. And then I don't even know how we get out of that at that point. Did they have much in the form of artifacts? I don't think so. Sir Platypus, Courser only lets you make 1 land drop. Oracle lets you make 2. So if we play land, then play Courser, we don't gain life. Courser would be better if it let you play 2 land drops, though. I agree with that. That hand is not good. Can Arid Mesa get blue? Doesn't look like it. That's all good, Sir Platypus. Hey, Ace, welcome. No, only breeding pool. Can Arid Mesa get black? No. Man, our man is really rough. Yeah, Dryad of the Elysian Grove also lets you make a 2nd land drop. I think we keep this one and send back. What is Arid Mesa gonna fetch us? Just a Savannah, probably. Savannah is better than Plains, so let me send Plains back. So now we draw a blue source or mana ramp. Black source also turns on this hand. Oh boy. Okay, now here's gonna have to boop that. That's just another green source, unfortunately. Turn Timber seems ambitious against Dagger. We're not casting it super often. We're like just playing it tapped. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Temple Garden with this. The other, yeah, let me do that. Oh, I see what you mean. I guess that's a swap you can make. I don't think it matters too much either way. Okay, so they are jamming. Yeah, and here's gonna have to do some work on this figure since it seems like they didn't even have a 2-drop. Oh, they have a Lava Man. Okay, let's play the Temple Garden. Nope. Tree Speaker. Interesting. Very unlikely for Tree Speaker to live, so I don't think it's worth it to shock to level up. I guess we could. If we shock for the Stomping Ground and then level it up. It's not worth it. No, it ain't worth it. Just play that and not pay 3. Like, if we know it's going to work, we can't just level it up and then play Nahiri. And if they just, because right now, if they just level up their figure to a 4/4, then we know it's going to work out. If they don't, then whatever, we can just Nahiri the figure once it attacks. Oh, you know, I'm taking my shirt off. That's a good point, that this is a whiff for the Courser. You can still play the MDMC stuff at the top. But doesn't it see the front side, and isn't the front side Turn Timber Symbiosis? Oh, interesting. Ooh. Ooh, woo. If I play Cobra land drop, I could... Nah, I think just Nahiri to kill the Figure of Destiny sounds pretty good here. Let me... Doesn't even put it in the yard, so Lavamancer can't do anything. I know we could have pulsed in Cobra. I think getting Nahiri down is a little bit better. Because we can still make that play if we draw land for... Oh. Yeesh. Strip Mine is a little spooky. That's cool, Kellis. All right. Then I think playing the Turn Timber Symbiosis is probably still okay. That is not intuitive. Okay, so there goes Nahiri. Alright, so any land off the top is good for us. I guess any untapped land off the top is good for us. Dang. We're too low now to not play the Cobra. Like, they can Grim Lavamancer, shoot the Cobra, and then hit me. But that's 2 that it didn't go out our face. And then it also ties up their mana a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, Janice, I think we look to be pretty daubers. Brutal. Feels like we drew everything in the wrong order this game. Oh, that's interesting, Time to Stream. We play lands from the top of your library. I see. Alright, so at 3, they either have burn and we're dead, or... Interesting. Yeah, the Arid Mesa not being able to fetch blue hurt us bad. Not having a Steam Vents in this deck's been pretty freaking brutal. So we can go Mooly Dooly and try to hit some stuff, but we might be in a... We can't even Maelstrom Pulse the Dire Fleet Daredevil because that puts a second card in the yard for Lavamancer and then we die. We might just be dead. Because if we were able to play this Uro right now... I guess if we play Wooded Foothills still doesn't... Okay, it fetches Breeding Pool, but I have to shock for that. Nah, we look to be Omega dead. Let me play this and see if we hit from the top. Not that it really matters. Yeah, we're dead. Our mana... I want to play the last match out because I feel like our deck hasn't really gotten to do the thing. Our mana's been awful. We needed something that was a blue fetchable. Prediction result, we're doomed. I know, this deck is wonderful. It is as I felt when we drafted it, which is this deck is either going to work out really well if we draw stuff in the right order, or we're just going to get clowned because our mana is really rough. Oh my gosh, Jen has predicted that we were doomed. I'm going to keep this. This looks pretty good. Match 3 redemption. I like it. I know, 5-color punished, but why though? Can we set up this Omnath? If this gets Stomping Ground, we can. Okay, Maelstrom Pulse is going to be good against the Bitter Blossom tokens. We can give that a little bit of time. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. This doesn't accelerate anything in our hand at the moment. I think we want to get Stomping Ground with this. And then we'll set up for... Yes, that will set us up for the Omnath. Yeah, we have a lot of things that this accelerates us into, but nothing... none of them are in our hand, unfortunately. I think if you would have had 2 consecutive blue sources of Oracle, opponent had nothing, chump block, the Pirate go to 1... Then draw 3rd untapped blue source. You could have cast or escape in the same turn next turn. Don't they have 2 cards in the yard for the Lavamancer? Because I think we just... Oh. That's a strange card to see. They only had 1. Interesting. Yeah, maybe if we chump... It would have been impossible, though, because, like, look at our blue sources. We knew we were hitting Lumbering Falls off the top. No, we knew there was a Signet on top. Yeah, we were just Omega Dubs, I think. We're going to get redemption. I can feel it. So this has to be Stomping Ground. Okay. Ooh. Hold your horses. If I go like this... And then play load. Oh no, it's not enough. It's alright, Janice. I know that life. I know the life. You know, it might be worth it to just blow up the Bitter Blossom. No reason to die to a bunch of flyers. Like, our deck doesn't really deal with that very well. You're broke again due to the optimism. I like to see that, Fader. Ooh, that sounds really good, Tomodachi. You like killing the artifact? Their deck doesn't seem like a Storm deck. They're playing Bitter Blossom. I'm not really worried about the Wish Claw. What card is artifact? Ah, the Wishclaw Talisman. Oh. Ooh, hello. I don't know about you guys, but we can cast this Turn Timber Symbiosis. If we hit a Niv Mizzet, that's pretty darn cool. I think I should play my planes to play around the days. Yeah, let me get that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I should have. Why is it letting me select the Yavimaya Elder? Oh, sorry. This is what we hit off a Turn Timber. I see. We could just play the Knight of Autumn. The Knight of Autumn does blow up that Wishclaw Talisman. The Mooly Dooly is the best card, but the Knight of Autumn blowing up the Wishclaw sounds pretty decent. The arrow's kind of whatever. Yeah, the nice also gets the counters, which is nice. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, this was okay. Does make their Nighthawk Scavenger a little bit bigger. Oh my gosh, BK. We're probably gonna have to explosion this thing. Oh, sorry. Does it not make it bigger? Oh, it's opponent's graveyards, not just mine. I was really hoping to hit Niv Mizzet. It feels bad, man. Oh, that's true, Time Twister. I had a huge Nighthawk Scavenger the last cube time around. I think it was like a 10 something. It's pretty impressive. I don't know why they're playing Wishclaw Talisman in this deck. It doesn't seem good in their deck. Can you hear her, BK? She just got home. All right, this thing's hitting us for a lot. I guess I'm glad we blew up the Bitter Blossom a million turns ago. We are in the O2 bracket. It's true. Feels bad, man. Tails. Damn it. Well, swordsing that thing is not bad. All right, let's hope to spike a land. Oh, God. Hold on. God, it's so brutal. I can't. If I play my Omnath, I don't have the land to Swords to Plowshares. Whatever. I think we just have to go for it. It don't. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, hit a land, baby. A fetch. A fetch. Okay. Could we do something with that? No. Wait, could we... I have the Cobra. So I'll gain the life, and then I guess I get to just swords the Nighthawk Scavenger. That seems good enough. Yeah, let me do that. So let me gain some lives. Let me make white. All right, that was pretty good, and I get the hit for 7. Our Knight of Autumn is pretty swole. We need another blue source to expansion. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we ever thought that we were casting Explosion too much in this deck. Oh, dang. That is not good for me. Frost Titan is especially annoying because we need to pay 2 more to actually target it. Tails. 1 the flip. Hit a land. So I can't explosion, but I can't explosion Frost Titan. Don't let explosion be countered by targeting it. No, what I'm saying is I don't have enough mana to explode the Frost Titan, which is annoying. Which means I think we just have to explode face and then draw cards. Let me see how much we can explode for. We are going to make 1 blue off of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I shock... You have exact mana? No, I don't have exact mana. I cannot actually target the Frost Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'd rather do 6 and not shock here. Because I think the Fairy Rogue and the Frost Titan could... Like, I think it could change my clock and how quickly they can kill me. So I basically can't chump it very well. So I'm going to say no to that. Yeah, the crypt is also scary. So here I need to make blue. We do gain 4 there. All right, so target this and target player draws cards. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You'd shock their Time Twister? I think it's close. All right. Nahiri's good. Nahiri was an excellent draw. Does Goals count as a fetch land? Kind of. Close-ish. Wow, Nahiri was a really good draw. Yeah, so we can actually, next turn we can go Golos, make a land drop, then make a land drop off of Golos. Get the mana Nahiri and still have enough to kill the Frosty. So playing Golos is kind of free. I'm going to take the hit. That's funny, Earl. Tails. Always lose the flip. Okay. Ooh, the last thing is 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they don't control. Because if I get the Arid Mesa, does this put it in a play tapped? It does. But it makes me be able to maybe make 2 land drops next turn. So it probably is still worth it to play the Arid Mesa. Okay. Yeah, I think it's still worth it. I want to make red off this Cobra. Gain some life off the Golos. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Still have land to fetch. I think there's a red... Oh, we might actually be out. We might actually be out. That's kind of awkward. Let me make land drops so that I make them mana, then I can play Bloodbraid Elf. So I can play Breeding Pool for that. I have Savannah? Okay, then we're Gucci. Need to make... It doesn't really matter what I make with this. Red is fine. Nahiri killed that. So I have enough to play Gruul, Signet, and then still have the mana for killing the Frost Titan. I did. Why is it being so stupid? Okay, there you go. It's just being really stupid. And I don't... Oh, sadly, I don't have enough to activate for the Lumbering Falls. That's fine. Okay, so hit with you. Would we trade Cobra with Fairy Rogue at this point? Oh, did I have enough to BB? I should have BB'd. Well, I don't know. I thought we were... Oops. Yeah, I'm going to send with the Cobra. The Cobra is really not needed anymore. They still didn't want to trade. Yeah, honestly, maybe it's not even right to play the Bloodbraid Elf. Because at this point, we're going to kill them next turn. And the only... Oh, we should bring Rex Sage. Rex Sage looked very good in this matchup. The only way they can get out of that is if they have like a Languish or something. That doesn't even kill the Golos. But a Black Wrath, like if they had Damnation. In which case, we probably want to have like Creature Land activation plus Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, I actually think maybe we didn't even want to play it. Do we want to bring in the Nature's Claim? I don't think so. Honestly, BBE is kind of crappy in this deck. This is still a keep even though we only have the String Wildwood. This hand is really lovely. Drawing an untapped green source would be so amazing. Oh yeah, if they have Wasteland, we're just dead. Alright. Come on, no Wasteland. Hey Feline, welcome. It's going well. This cube itself is... We're getting kind of owned. The deck is really cool. The mana is just really terrible. But we have some... Oh, hello. We can kind of do everything. We can go... do that into this. This mana is not Janus approved. Yes, this mana is really horrendous. We could just play the Signet, then suspend the search. Or... yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. All right, we got a bunch of good stuffs. Did I Piney Flask fractured? No, I think I have fractured identity. And oh my god, that was so painful. Ah, are they being for reals? Wow, that sucked. I'm so sad. Whisperwood could get there. This is just so rude, though. An island. That's not good. We need the island for the explosion if we ever plan on casting that. I think this is going to turn into a Stirring Wildwood attacking game. Ooh. Ooh, that's really bad for me. I don't really know how we get out of this. We need to just draw. Yeah, spoiler alert. Whisperwood was not good enough. Wildwood does have reach. Yeah, we gotta just get Swamp. You're passing through Denver for tonight? Food Rex for anything northeast side? I could not place it by place in the city, to be honest. Sorry about that, Indo. Isn't red better? So I guess red hope for a blue source is just not really gonna work, though. I guess we have the Niv Mizzet in the yard, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so maybe we do just get the red source and just pray. The thing is, if we get black, we can cast Maelstrom Pulse. It ended up working out okay, because we can just... cast you. This expansion explosion looks terrible, so let's just try to keep something playable. Like, yeah, we bin these two and then play a Lotus Cobra. And now we have blocks for the Chupacabra. If they have a land, they can activate the Tar Pit and just kill my thing, but I can't really change that. What's the manifest? It's an island. How dobs are we? I think we're pretty dobs. Did I want to hold up Wildwood? We might do that next turn. Oh, they did draw the land. Dang. The problem with holding up Staring Wildwood is it doesn't really move the needle for us very much. It's like we're holding 3 mana to kill a 1/1, and if they ever hit with Creeping Tarpon, we're just pretty boned, you know? Yeah, it is. It is Memphis. Okay. This does not... Let's take some red stuff off the board, actually. So let me go like that. We're floating 1 extra, basically, but I want to have the option to play something red if it comes up. Gosh, not having the blue is really painful. Nah, you can't flip the land and the manifest into land. That is not how that works. Wow, so freaking brutal. Can't even animate this. Did we even need the double red? I just gave myself more options for mana and stuff that we could potentially cast. What we needed is the blue, and then the blue is what we needed blue to cast Uro, and we got a Factor Fiction. So the problem was not the red. The problem was that we don't have blue. Yeah, the way the manifest works is if this were any... You can flip it with mana of any color, I think. Or... No, you need to be able to cast it for its actual cost. No, Memphis, I actually think that Fractured Identity is a fine card in the cube, unlike Treachery and I don't actually think Treachery is the problem. I think Bribery is the only problem. You pay its full mana cost. Yeah, and then that flips it face up. But you don't trigger any ETBs because it's already on the battlefield. Okay. Most of those things we want to cast are double green, so I think if I tap like this, we're in good shape. All right. Foff needs to dig us out of something. We're gonna need some help. This Uro looks like it's gonna be a big game. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Uro, yo. Yeah, so far I'm gonna take this bottom pile. I'm gonna snap it off even. All right, I think I like the top pile. Because top pile will give us the swords to kill the Tsigray and the signet for mana for Uro. Which we could have gotten off the Cobra, but I think getting that Tasigur off the board is also pretty good. So I think we cast Uro first because I can play Siggy, then make blue, and then green, and that's enough. If they have a counter spell, good beats, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Make blue. I do have enough, right? Or am I confusing myself? I play the signet. Well, with this. Play the signet off of those. Oh. No, I don't have enough for Uro, which is actually fine. I can just play the Sig. I can just swords, play the Sig, play the other Sig. Yeah, my mana's a little awkward to cast Uro, but we can cast them next turn. I'm not actually super worried. So let me just go get the planes, kill that thing. Then we can just play all these signets. And then next turn we can play the Uro. Plus the Stirring Wildwood I think is going to have to do some heavy lifting here. I'm at a really high life total, so I'm not super worried about dying to these Fairy Rogues. I also have Maelstrom Pulse in my deck. They had a miscalc, so I guess it was better that we didn't cast the Uro. Uro's almost Moldiah on steroids. I take Oracle Moldiah over Uro at this point, but I think Uro's going to be good here. They're down to 2 cards. They don't have that much stuff going on. And, like, they could start attacking with Creeping Tar Pit, but we can raise the Creeping Tar Pit with Uro. Oh, snap. That's actually a pretty good card. All right, all right. They're fate sealing me. They are fate sealing me. Can't cast Pulse. Oh yeah, that's right, because we didn't fetch the Swamp Forever and a Lifetime ago. They bottomed whatever we were going to draw. We have to tap so awkwardly for this. Like that. We don't have any way of getting stuff back. Yeah, I would take either of those, Louise. I would very much appreciate that. Yeah, Knight of Autumn looks good. So if I make green off of this and blow up that bitter bee. Because they are making 1,000,000 of those. I'm getting tired of that. And if I do that, plus this, activate Stirring Wildwood. I also now have this Wooded Foothills kind of slow rolled, which means that we can... Because that doesn't get black, does it? Is Fate Seal actually coming back as a keyword in Time Spiraling Master? I have no idea. No clue. I don't really want to trade the Lotus Cobra for Fairy Rogue in case I do draw that Maelstrom Pulse. It does from Cobra, but I'm considering attacking with Cobra. That's why I'm looking to see if Wooded Foothills gets black. Because I could threaten to kill Jace, but we'd essentially be trading Lotus Cobra for a Jace, which is not a good trade for us. I think pressuring the Jace is worth it, so... Because they can chump our Uro forever. Ooh, thank you for the fruit snack. It's fruit snack and also fruit snacks. Yeah.
Those 2 mangoes were bad.
They were bad?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was trying to make you one of those.
Thank you, Louise. The nice thing about the Wooded Foothills is if they try to Fate Seal us, we can just fetch. Nutty mangoes. I wish my mangoes were nutty. They were just bad. They were brown inside. Oh, that's so sad. Man. Oh, what's their plan there? Are they just gonna block with Creeping Tar Pit? They're trying to aggro me out. Okay, so I'm gonna send 2 things at Jace because I want to make sure it dies. Oh my god, it's cryptic. I guess I could have played around cryptic by not animating my Stirring Wildwood. That's funny. Yeah, they got me. Poor mangoes, they just wanted to be eaten. Oh no, that could be really bad for us. Are we shooting for the SIG achievement? I haven't kept track, and I'm sure I've messed it up at this point. Dress. Oh, they must have no hits because I have no cards in hand right now. Oh, look at that. Now that they don't have the cryptic protection. Because we can attack with a lot of stuff. Alright, let me go. I'm going to use this colorless mana for this. Because we're going to be animating a bunch of stuff. Oh no. It's just a mana crypt. Alright, let's send with some stuff. So... This can go with you. You in green. And then we have enough for the... Oh no, we don't have enough for Lumbering Falls unless we crack the Wooded Foothills, which I don't think we want to do. I guess I could crack the Wooded Foothills to not draw Crypt and see if I also hit a source for me to ascend with the Lumbering Falls. Because I can just take a Savannah. Ooh, Onnath on top is not bad. And now I can send with you by going this into... I need this. Oh my god. I already did it wrong. There you go. Look. Used all my mana. Here's a real talk. Is it time to go Jace or is it time to just go phase? They're at 17, but they have so much shit to protect Jace. I feel like we just have to go phase. Oh. Look at that Maelstrom Pulse. I could have used that before. They went to 3? Wow. Oh, maybe that's what they're setting up, Time Twister. That would make some sense. This looks like a terrible Wishclaw Talisman deck, but if they have Opposition Agent, I guess that makes some sense. That's the reason not to use the Wishclaw. How do they win? They could win with a Jace ultimate. They could win by killing us. Arath is not even that good here. Oh. Okay. Unfortunate that we're drawing the Maelstrom Pulse. That's really bad. They have to plus their own Blossom. They don't have it. They don't have a Bitter Blossom right now. Oh yeah, I don't have the black mana. Yeah, they made Infinite Fury Rogues and then we drew Knight of Autumn and killed the Blossom. And then the following turn they played the Wishclaw Talisman. And that was like 6 turns ago or something. It'd be gas if while they're controlling my turn they were on my clock and they could just time me out. Obviously they would never allow that to work, but that'd be funny. Alright, so they are having me play Omnath, but why though? Oh, I'm not gonna pay. How am I gonna win? I just need to draw a swamp for Maelstrom Pulse and that's how I win. I think that's the only way I win. I have a Golos. Oh no, my Golos has been exiled already. What else? How else can I get a Black Source? Oh, that's right. I think they still have... No, we get a turn first. Because it's they Emrakul, then I take my Emrakul turn. Sorry, they take my Emrakul turn, then I take a real turn. Turn Timber Symbiosis can maybe get us Yavimaya Elder, crack, get a Black Source, Maelstrom Pulse, kill the fairies. Because they have to make chumps here no matter what. They can put Spellseeker in front of Knight of Autumn. Uro's going to get debated by Emrakul. And then Courser needs to be blocked by a Fairy Rogue. But they might not want to, Carpe. They don't know that my out is in Turn Timber Symbiosis. You know what I mean? Oh, shoot. They did make me play it. The swamp is on top! I don't really know why they made me attack with Courser. They just threw a creature away, right? That's all that happened? Louise, shh. Okay, my opponent's not ghosted. not ghosting, confirmed. I need to do that with this. All right. we got one match, chat. Why not kill Emrakul? Because I have 2 creature lands I can animate. And they have 1 blocker. So if I remove Emrakul, then I have to... It's basically all the same. Like, they can't have anything in that spot to stop me from attacking. It was lethal on board no matter what. All right. I like that we got this last game, chat. I thought we had to, like, fight for it. Let me wrap up this video for the YouTubes. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'm saying that our mana was so bad. Sometimes these decks, like, the difference is, like, having a Steam Vent or not. I actually think that might have been the problem here. We needed a more reliable way to fetch blue, and we didn't have that. And that was a problem. First time I lose casting an Emrakul. Oh, thank you, Florek. Thank you. GG's. I was pretty scared. That Emrakul turn had me sweating. My deck was not very good, Florek. We're over here in the O2 bracket when we played. But thanks for the games. I appreciate it. Everyone else was like 2 color spike. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you draw 5 colors. Sometimes it's okay. If you would like to support the stream and channel, something super easy you can do, subscribe. Lets you know when other videos come out. And it's totally free way for you to support the stream. Also, if you're shopping in channelfireball.com and use the code Gaby, that directly supports... My intro is just so bad now. That directly supports the stream as well. Thank you again to Ultimate Guard and Channel Fireball for sponsoring today's video. I will see you all later. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.